In Indonesia, the town chief's family is having a cheerful party. Ninji is serving drinks to her relatives, but her smile fades when she sees her boyfriend, Ramen, walk in. He follows her around, trying to explain why he hasn't talked to her for days. Ninji tells him that if he doesn't plan to propose, he shouldn't make empty promises. Ramen admits he got scared and overthought everything. He apologizes and starts to propose, but just then his phone rings. It's work. Ramen tells her he has to leave but promises to fix everything after his shift. Right after Ramen leaves, a car suddenly crashes into the party, hitting other vehicles. The chief runs to the car to check on the driver, thinking he's drunk. But when he opens the door, the driver growls and jumps on him, biting his neck. Everyone screams in fear. The man looks like a zombie. This all began 5 hours earlier. At the Onewari's factory, a worker prepares samples of a new medicine. The drug hasn't been approved by the government yet, but they've been working on it for 3 months and are desperate to release it. One sample is sent to their boss, Sadamin, and another to his business partner in the city. Meanwhile, Sadamin's daughter, Keynes, gets her young son, Ryan, ready to visit his grandfather. Her husband, Rudy, sees she's upset and tells her to stay calm. They just need to get this visit over with. Their marriage is falling apart, and they plan to divorce soon. But before that, they want Sadamin to sign papers to sell the factory, which isn't making money anymore. Rudy thinks he deserves a share since he's been running it. Keynes feels even worse knowing she'll have to face her father's wife, Karina, who used to be her best friend. They grew up together, but their friendship ended when Karina married Sadamin. At home, Sadamin drinks a sample of the new medicine. Karina tells him that since he's about to retire, they should travel and maybe even have a baby together. When Keynes and her family arrive, Karina greets them kindly, but Keynes stays distant and doesn't let Ryan spend time with her. Instead, Ryan plays with his uncle, Bom Bong, who spends all day gaming and living off his father's money. Bom Bong and Ryan start running around the house with toy guns, annoying Keynes and Rudy, who scold Bom Bong for acting childish. After taking a shower, Sadamin looks in the mirror and is shocked. His face looks much younger. Excited, he realizes the medicine worked. He runs to Karina, who is amazed by the change. They celebrate his new youth together, not noticing a strange wound forming on Sadamin's back. A little later, Sadamin meets with his family and criticizes Rudy for making a modern-style factory video instead of a traditional one. Everyone is stunned by how young he looks. Then Sadamin makes an announcement: he will not sell the factory. Bom Bong gets upset and storms out, but Sadamin continues talking. He explains that for years, business was slow, but now he finally has something that can make the company successful again. He calls it the Elixir, the secret behind his youth. Karina isn't happy about Sadamin's decision because he promised to retire and spend more time with her. Sadamin apologizes but says the elixir is too important to give up. Keynes then tells her father that she and Rudy are getting a divorce because Rudy cheated on her. She says she needs the money from selling the factory to start her own business and give Ryan a good life. But Sadamin disagrees. He believes they should stay together for the sake of their son. Karina tries to defend Keynes, but Keynes snaps at her and tells her to stay out of it. Then she turns on her father, yelling that he always does whatever he wants without thinking about anyone else's feelings. She blames him for Bom Bong's laziness and immaturity and accuses Karina of marrying him only for his money. While the women argue, Sadamin suddenly feels sick but tries to hide it. He shouts for everyone to stop fighting and says his decision is final: he won't sell the factory. He reminds them that he worked hard his whole life while they all lived off his efforts. Then he grabs the contract from the rival company and rips it to pieces. Right after that, he feels sick again. This time, the family notices strange black marks spreading on his neck. Before anyone can react, Sadamin vomits a large amount of blood and collapses. Rudy checks his pulse and realizes he isn't breathing. The family panics, yelling for help and calling the servants. Suddenly, Sadamin opens his eyes, but now he looks different. His skin is pale, his eyes are wild, and he growls like an animal. Before anyone can move, Sadamin leaps up and bites his servant, Party, on the neck. Blood splashes everywhere as Party falls to the ground. Then Sadamin attacks his driver, Eris, spitting blood into his face. Eris chokes and swallows some of it. Bom Bong grabs his father and tries to pull him away, but Sadamin turns and tries to bite his son too. Karina and Keynes rush to help, trying to hold Sadamin back. In the struggle, Bom Bong's toy gun goes off, and the dart flies straight through Sadamin's head, killing him instantly. The room goes silent. The family stands frozen, trying to process what just happened. Eris, shaking with fear, runs out of the house. Rudy chases after him and tells him to bring the police, but also to say it was just an accident. Eris agrees and drives off, but as he grips the wheel, he starts coughing and sweating. The infection has already begun. Inside, Bong Bong hides in the car, crying. He blames himself for killing his father, but Keynes hugs him and tells him it wasn't his fault. The two comfort each other through their shock. Back in the house, the rest of the family is terrified when Party suddenly gets up again. His eyes are empty, and his mouth drips with blood. He jumps on another servant, biting her neck. Then he attacks Karina, knocking her onto the table. She kicks him away and runs. Party then turns toward Rudy, but the maid grabs him, trying to stop him, and Party bites her arm, then her throat. Outside, Keynes sees the bitten maid eating another worker. The zombie notices Keynes and runs toward her. Before it can reach her, Bong Bong drives the car straight at it, running it over. The body splits in half, but the zombie still twitches on the ground. While Party chases the rest of the family out of the house, Keynes and Bong Bong run back inside and find the place empty. Suddenly the maid, now a zombie, appears and runs at them. The siblings sprint out of the house again and quickly lock the door behind them. When they get back to the car, they notice that half of the zombie's body is missing. Just then, the upper half crawls toward them, hissing and reaching out. Bong Bong kicks it away, and the siblings jump into the car. As they speed off, all the zombified servants rush out of the house, chasing them down the road. Meanwhile, Eris is driving toward the police station. Halfway there, he starts shaking and growling. The infection has taken over. He loses control of the car, crashes into a party, and begins attacking everyone, just like at the start of the story. He bites the town chief and then goes after the screaming guests, spreading the infection even more. Back with Karina's group, they find a truck by the road, but it's locked. They hear the party getting closer, so they quickly hide. Party checks the truck but doesn't see them and starts to leave, until Rudy's phone suddenly rings. The party turns back, and the family fights him together as he tries to bite anyone near him. After a hard struggle, Karina finds a pitchfork in the truck and stabs him in the shoulder. Then it starts raining and the water makes Party freeze. The group takes this chance to escape. Rudy finally answers his phone and tells Keen to meet them at the chief's house. A few minutes later, Karina's group reaches the party only to find that everyone there has turned into zombies. They try to sneak around, but Ars jumps on Karina's housekeeper and bites her. The screams attract more zombies, so Rudy pulls Karina and Ryan into the house and locks the doors. Outside, the other zombies start feeding on the housekeeper too. Soon, the siblings arrive and see the massacre. Keynes calls Rudy, who says they're trapped inside. Keen panics and honks the horn, which draws the zombies' attention. Bong Bong speeds away, and the zombies chase after them, attacking anyone they find on the streets. With the zombies gone, Rudy, Karina, and Ryan leave the house and try to use Satan's car, but it's too damaged to start. Suddenly, the zombified housekeeper spots them and attacks. Karina and Ryan hide in a nearby house while Rudy stays behind to protect them. Karina hears Rudy fighting and screaming, then he runs inside, covered in blood, claiming he's fine. While Karina looks for something to clean him up, Rudy notices a bite on his hand. He hugs Ryan, tells him he loves him, and asks him to protect his mother. When Karina returns, she finds Rudy turning into a zombie. He attacks her, but Ryan pulls him away, then Rudy bites his own son. Karina smashes a bottle over Rudy's head and drags Ryan into another room, locking the door. Rudy breaks through, and Karina dodges, making him fall onto a water pump handle that impales him. She and Ryan lock the room and hide, but then Ning suddenly shows up. They hear noises, and Ning peeks inside to see that Rudy is still alive. Meanwhile, on the road, the siblings argue and almost crash into a truck. They swerve but lose control and crash. The truck driver helps them out before the zombie horde catches up and attacks the truck's passengers. The driver tries to save them, but is killed too. The siblings run away and reach the police station. The cops don't believe their story but decide to check it out, leaving Ramen to watch over them. When the officers reach the truck, the zombies attack. A gas grenade fails, and soon all the cops are eaten, except the captain, who fights back but gets bitten too. Using Karina's phone, Ninji calls Ramen, who says he can't leave yet. The captain bursts in, half-turned, and locks the doors. Zombies start pounding, so the group piles up furniture to block the entrance. Ramen calls for an ambulance, but it's too late. The captain is now a zombie. Bong Bong grabs Ramen's gun and shoots him, but it doesn't work. the captain attacks, and the group finally traps him inside a cell. Outside, more zombies surround the station. Ramen calls another police unit, but they can't help, they're under attack too. Keynes tries to reach Rudy, but he doesn't answer. Keen breaks down crying, and Bom Bong comforts her. Then, Karina calls and lets Keen talk to Ryan to prove he's safe, but she also tells her that Rudy turned into a zombie. Keen cries again, and Bom Bong promises to rescue them once help arrives. As zombies fill the streets, the trio blocks the doors. Ramen gets another call. The other police station has fallen. They climb to the balcony and see chaos everywhere. Keen calls Karina, and they share a sad talk about their past. Karina admits she did love Sadamine but regrets hurting Keen, who forgives her and asks her to protect Ryan if anything happens. Nearby, a loudspeaker starts playing a prayer, attracting the zombies. Ramen remembers the fireworks the police confiscated and throws one into the field. The loud noise lures the zombies away, clearing the front door. Ramen gives everyone protective gear and guns. He calls Ninji to say they're coming. They open the door to light another firework, but it drops and explodes inside, calling even more zombies. They try again and succeed. The zombies chase the fireworks, clearing the way. The trio leaves the station to find a vehicle. Ramen shoots a zombie in the head and realizes that's how to kill them. Bom Bong helps, but the gunfire attracts the horde again. They use shields and fight, but they're quickly surrounded. Back at the house, lightning strikes and Rudy wakes up, breaking free from the pump. The banging draws zombies, forcing the women to hold the door. More break through windows. Another lightning flash freezes them for a few seconds before they attack again. Then the rain starts and all the zombies stop moving. Taking advantage, the trio escapes on a bike. Rudy tries to chase them but freezes in the rain. When the rain ends, zombies surround Ramen and Bom Bong again. Keen runs, shooting one in the head before running out of bullets. She hides in a truck that won't start. At that moment, Karina's group arrives on the bike. Keen honks to call them, but the bike dies. Just as zombies approach, fireworks light the sky again, distracting them. Keen reunites with Ryan, but their moment is cut short when the zombie maid attacks. Karina and Keen push her away, and Ninji kills her with a knife. When the fireworks stop, the horde returns, and the group hides in the truck. They finally get it started and drive through the zombies, but the brakes fail and they crash into the police station. Inside, Ramen and Ninji reunite, but Bom Bong's leg is stuck under debris. Zombies pour in. Ramen and Bom Bong shoot while Karina shuts the truck door to block one zombie. They kill a few, but more keep coming. Bom Bong tells them to leave him behind. In the next room, Ninji is bitten by the captain, and Ramen shoots him in anger, but then zombies grab Ramen too. As they're eaten, he gives Ninji a ring, and they die holding hands. At the entrance, Keen shoots zombies but freezes when she sees Rudy. Bom Bong tries to shoot him, but misses. Rudy attacks Keen, and Ryan rushes to help, but Karina pulls him back. Bom Bong grabs Rudy's leg while Keen holds him still so Karina can shoot him in the head. Afterward, Bom Bong lights a firework to distract the zombies while the others escape. The horde devours him, and he throws the firework at the truck. The spilled gas ignites, exploding and burning down the building. Fireworks light the night sky. Karina's group escapes to the road to look for a vehicle, but Keen notices she's been bitten. Crying, she hugs Ryan and tells him she can't go with them. She hugs Karina, gives her the boy, and walks away. As the burning zombies appear, Keen lights one last firework to draw them off. Karina and Ryan flee on the bike. Once they're far away, Keen walks into the field and ends her life. In the morning, Karina and Ryan cross a bridge toward the city, unaware that Party is following them. Meanwhile, in town, Sidon's business partner drinks the elixir and looks years younger, amazing her husband.